On YouTube, it's your boy Sneak. It's NUGAMEMEDIA. First video of the channel. If you keep up, like I say, if you're new to the channel or if you're old to the channel, I post shorts throughout the day, throughout the week, talking about different stuff, global news, sports, anime, and other random shit that probably don't matter or doesn't really affect me during the day. So with that being said, man, hey, all I do is play the game, talk about some stuff, talk shit in the process. Hey, like, comment, share, subscribe, and we finna get into some shit. So with that being said, first topic. This is gonna be a recap of everything that happened last week. That's why I'm gonna really start doing my videos. I'll be posting, like I say, shorts and stuff like that throughout the week, and then the next following week I'll do a recap. So, recap. Trump just don't know how to stay out the news, bro. Trump has been back on the news recently. Basically, recently it has been happening in the news. Trump has approved $20 billion. Okay, make sure I'm going the right way. $20 billion from Israel. He has approved $20 billion, and this is an investment that Israel has made. Now, Israel has also made a $4 billion investment in the U.S. Has also made a $4 billion investment into the U.S. And mind you, now that's getting doubled also. So, damn! So, I don't know how people do billions around here, but that's a lot of goddamn zeros. And in no way in hell should what are they? What they investing so much? That's my thing. Why are they investing so much into the U.S. for what? The reason why I feel like conspiracy theory. I feel like they're investing a lot in the U.S. just due to the simple fact that, the tariffs that's Trump has put on a lot of these companies, not companies, but a lot of these countries that's affecting companies also, and for some reason he thought having tariffs was going to fix the economy. Wrong.
Trump's entire tariff agenda is in trouble, and he knows it. Right now, the Supreme Court is deciding whether Trump illegally used emergency powers to impose sweeping tariffs on imports. If the court rules against him, legal experts say the fallout could be chaotic. Trump is already showing nerves. He's publicly attacking critics and urging the Supreme Court to do the right thing, claiming unnamed American-hating forces are trying to stop him. That's not confidence. That is fear.
They're doing a lot of crap. They 50-year mortgages and shit like that. Is that going to help the housing economy? No. Like, they just do stuff and think this and just think. They don't know shit. They just think about shit. But they just do shit and just wait till the results after. And then if it's wrong, then they make up some bullshit as an excuse. If it's right, then they want to brag about it and be like, yeah, you know, prices have never been lower. Gas prices. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. We not stupid, my nigga.
But the affordability is on the Democrats because they have made it unaffordable to be in this country. But we're bringing those prices down, and they're coming down quickly. Energy is coming way down, and if you look, gasoline prices are hitting in many locations $1.99.
When Steve Kerr looks away.
And that's just my whole thing. We not stupid. I'm tired of people. Tired of motherfuckers thinking we stupid. You know, same thing with Biden when he was in office, bro. We're not stupid. We're not as stupid as you think. So stop trying to bullshit us with you just blatantly lying. Like stop doing that. Because bro talking about bro making it seem like paying more shit is not that bad, bro. No, we're not trying to pay. I understand that. The whole point of life is to pay for stuff at a good enough price. Like, nobody's trying to pay double for health insurance. Nobody's trying to do that, bro.
22 million Americans who get their health care from the ACA are about to see dramatic increases in what the premiums will cost. And I mean dramatic increases. The average person's going to be paying double what they paid before. On average, doubling. Now, to be clear, the reason those costs are about to skyrocket is not because of inflation or some new unforeseen problem in our healthcare system. This is an entirely man-made problem. It is entirely a Republican-made crisis. This is a we hit the wrong button problem. Oops, we flipped the wrong switch. Now what's happening? A problem created entirely by President Trump and the Republicans in their legislation that they passed this year.
And for your old corny ass to think that niggas is trying to do that, you deserve to suck a fat penis. Respectfully. So, that's my thing. JD Vance, this dumbass nigga, he's hey, I guess misery loves company, because this nigga,
why did homes get so unaffordable? Because we had 20 million illegal aliens in this country taking homes that ought by right to go to American citizens.
Vice President J.D. Vance misleadingly claimed that illegal immigration was a primary cause of a rise in home prices, an issue he linked to former President Joe Biden. First, he exaggerated the estimated number of immigrants who entered the country illegally during Biden's time in office. Second, while immigration overall does affect housing costs by increasing demand, economists say the primary drivers in recent years were low mortgage interest rates that sparked demand, a subsequent rise in interest rates, and a problem with low housing supply that dates back to the Great Recession in 2007 to 2009.
This nigga blaming illegal immigrants. This man blaming illegal immigrants for unaffordable housing. Sir, you do know when something's unaffordable, you can't blame a person for buying it. That means that they got the money to buy it. It's unaffordable due to economy, taxes, the change. Yeah. So we got one person, we just got two motherfuckers who just don't know what they're doing. Alright, let's just be real. At the end of the day, that's all that's gonna stand down from. We got two motherfuckers in office who don't know what they're doing, and they lying to people thinking that they don't. Set that whole bit on fire. But yeah, bro, these niggas don't know what they're talking about. They do this shit every time. Biden used to do this shit, the same shit, talking about, our American homes, and this is not a, y'all do know we gotta pay for homes. This is not y'all not making homes and then giving it to us. We're not bound to.
Here, use this.
We're not bound to homes just because we American. That doesn't mean nothing. And y'all keep talking about illegal immigrant shit. Y'all just said half the fucking country, the country is built off illegal immigrants. If we gonna keep it factual, when motherfuckers came, Christopher Columbus and them niggas came over, they was illegal immigrants. Because you wanna know why? Because you're not originally from here, sir. This is not your country. African Americans, slaves, illegal immigrants. Y'all took us and brought us over here. So this whole is stupid, bro. Niggas be forgetting what their country was built off of when they in office. No, bro. And that shit's annoying, right? There's nothing more annoying than somebody trying to play in your face and continue to play in your face like you just don't know what's going on in the world. It's social media, bro. Everything these niggas say is on social media. Everything these niggas do is on social media. Me personally, whoever shot at Trump, they failed. After that bullet grazed his ear, he felt like he already felt like he was untouchable. This nigga feel like he indestructible because this nigga saying whatever the fuck, however the fuck, and just don't care. It's really sickening, bro. It's sickening. And for me personally, to be a president, I don't understand how people can be presidents or be in charge of a country and the country hates your guts. We do not like you, bro. You got these Republicans and these even the niggas that's voted for him and trying to get him to be in the third term. He's not doing nothing for you. That's my thing. He's not doing nothing for you. Trump ain't doing nothing for y'all niggas. Unless you rich and you invested in him and Trump, I'll say this, even the niggas that have voted for him are starting to realize, oh shit, this nigga really ain't doing shit for us. Yeah, we was telling y'all niggas this shit early on, but no, nobody wanted to believe us. I'm saying, man, yeah, bro, don't. And this goes for any type. This goes for government and like period, bro. Like people think the government won't like if it sound like some shit that it's some. One thing I do know about the government, if it sounds like some shit they won't do, they probably done did it already, bro. Like, it's all I say is, man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, and last but least, for my anime fans, hey, what the fuck happened to One Punch? What happened to One Punch? And mind you, I'm late to the anime party a little bit. Last year, I didn't start getting into anime. I didn't start getting into anime till last year. And when I mean start getting into it, like I really started binge watching and watching different types of animes and stuff like that. So, but yeah, back to what I was saying. I was trying to get into that game. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, bro. What happened to One Punch Man?
Push the fuck out!
But what happened to it? And I say it again. I'm like I said, I feel like everybody in their life has watched anime, whether it's Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, like I say, One Punch Man. Like it's some banger, it's some class. Like I say, Bleach. Like it's some classics out there. Like I feel like everybody in their life has either watched an episode of anime or, in general, has watched anime in general. So I don't understand. Like I say, now people always say now, like it's funny how anime is so popular now. It's basically mainstream popular, but when you was growing up, when you was going to middle school and shit like that, niggas seemed like anime was profound, and people didn't call anime anime back then. They called it cartoons or whatever like that, and we called it that too. But when it come to find out, shit, some cartoons are just anime. Some cartoons are anime. So that being said, bro, what happened to One Punch Man? I caught up on One Punch Man last year, bro. And that's what I mean. Like, I'm late to the party. I caught up on One Punch Man last year. And I was like, bet, where's season 3? My homeboy was like, yeah, bro. Ain't no season 3. I was like, whoa, what you mean? Man, just for season 3 to come out. And these niggas do this bull crap. Alright, we gotta get up out of here. But yeah, bro, One Piece. I said One Piece. One Punch Man. I haven't even seen season 3, and I'm scared to see it. You know how I'm so scared to be disappointed. I'm so scared to be disappointed, and it's like, bro, I've seen the clips, I've seen screenshots, I've seen all this. Why are these niggas going back all the way over here? Yeah, One Punch Man, bro. There's a lot of animes that run the generation, and sometimes, bro, One Punch was running like there's gatekeepers and there's holders, and there's some animes that run the generation. Dragon Ball Z, gatekeeper. One Piece, gatekeeper. You could put Solo Level in there as gatekeeper, and what I mean by gatekeeper, as in there is animes that are being made like them, or if you watch an anime, you gotta watch one of those animes first before you end up like really knowing what you're talking about. So this is all me. Like I say, everybody got their different opinion of how animes are and shit like that. But yeah, One Punch Man, like that's gonna be the. You want to talk about downfall? That's gonna be the downfall of the generation. That's gonna be the downfall, the worst downfall the worst anime downfall of all time is One Punch Man. And I know some people that's talk, they might say 7 Deadly Sins, and on my homeboy, he was saying 7 Deadly Sins, and I think it was another anime I forgot he said that he was like, bro, animation downfall. Some people say Blue Lock. Like, it's a lot of animations that people like. The first 2 seasons or the second season was good, and then out of nowhere the animation just drops and it sucks. Oh my god, this dumbass nigga. But One Punch Man, bro, now the last 3 episodes I've been seeing, far as how you know how graded they are and stuff like that, and I've been seeing how they've been graded for the last couple and stuff like that, and they've been graded high, but still, bro, like when you can't do that. You can't. It's like it's cool, but it's not what we're accustomed to, and you gonna fuck around, have some fans and have some people remake this shit using AI. It's already people who remaking this shit using AI, and if somebody has the skills to remake this whole anime and have it adapt to the manga, hey, these niggas might be getting sued in the future, because that's a hard pill to swallow, to have an anime 2 banger seasons and then y'all put this shit out, bro. That gotta be disappointing, bro. But it's never to a point where niggas gotta, I think they, let's say, making death threats and stuff like that and saying cruel stuff to the director. I'm like, bro, y'all don't know how stuff is being made or what's going on in the conditions. I hear over in Japan, the work conditions are horrible. They work them niggas to the ground over there in Japan, and they don't get paid that much. So I won't be surprised if that plays in a factor of why the animation was so but I'm so disappointed. So disappointed.